Last year, I explored a little bit of stem carving using eraser blocks, and today I thought I'll share with you how to carve your very own nail template stamp. It's great for planning and envisioning your designs, especially if ideas just come running to you in the middle of the night. For this video, I'll be carving a square nail shape. You don't really need anything fancy, you just need a scrap of tracing paper, pencil, X-Acto knife or a pen knife, ink pen or a ballpoint pen, and of course you need a piece of rubber block which I got from Daiso, an ink pad, and of course scissors. Oh, and don't forget a carving mat to protect your table surface if you need it. So I traced the outline of my finger on the tracing paper and then I freehanded the nail size. Once I'm happy with it, I just went over the outline with my ink pen. Now there are many ways to transfer a design onto the block. So for me, I placed the tracing paper on the block and then I rubbed the pen's cap over it, like this. Now make sure that your black outlines are thick and prominent enough because it's going to help the carving process a lot. And because I want the outline of the nail to be the stem design, do not carve away any of your black outlines. So in other words, I'm going to carve away the portions that don't contain the black ink. Okay, so I'm no expert on stem carving, but I've learned that it's very useful to place the knife at a 45-degree angle and carve very slowly. Because I want the stem to contain the outline of the nails, right, the knife should always be facing away from the black outlines. I'm just slowly marking out the body of the nail, so once that is done, I'm carving the body away by making small incisions to create a V cut, and then I'll dislodge the unwanted pieces. So the same goes for the outer portions, so you see how I'm not touching the black outlines, I'm just carving away from the outlines. And you want to keep a considerable distance from the outlines while carving because you can always go back in to refine the lines at the end, but you can't add the pieces back in. And then I just repeat the V-cut incisions to remove any unwanted portions. And then now you see that I am left with somewhat of a nail outline. Then I'm just taking my scissors to cut the whole block to the size I want, and then I'm carving the excess portions away. Okay, so now we can start refining the black outlines. I'm going very slowly to thin out certain portions. So you just go bit by bit and just make sure to carve away from the black outlines as usual. So I'm just thinning out the lines to my liking and notice how much of a difference it already makes. Then just continue the refinement for the other lines and we are done. Okay, so it's time to put the stem to the test. I'm really happy with the shape and the size of the nail. I didn't really like how long the finger was, so I just snipped off like a considerable length. And then it became something like this. Oh, and I also had an oval-shaped nail template stem that I carved last year. So this was actually my first prototype that I didn't carve really that well. And the lines, as you can see, are thicker and less smooth. I really like the idea of having a nail template stem that I can bring around with me anywhere, and sometimes it's really just so helpful to visualize a complex nail design on paper. This is also great for all you busy nail techs out there, especially when you need to plan and show your initial designs to your clients. So give this a try and let me know how it turns out. I think it'll be quite fun and therapeutic to carve your own stems. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!